Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf, and today I'm playing some more VGC Regulation F on the VGC Regulation F ranked ladder, and I'm going to be using this team today featuring Assault Vested Raging Bolt. And so Assault Vested Raging Bolt is the part of this team that I am most excited to be using. Honestly, I think Raging Bolt would look 10 out of 10 wearing an Assault Vest. So the Assault Vest set, we are running Volt Switch, we are running Snarl, we are running Draco Meteor, and we are running Thunderclap with Terra Water. I love the option to Snarl. Absolutely love the option to Snarl here. We don't have our own terrain control, so being able to Snarl into Psy Spam feels fantastic. Additionally, we can go for swaps using our Volt Switch. We can hit big Draco Meteors, as well as we have our priority in the Thunderclap. And honestly, I think Raging Bolt would look 10 out of 10 in a cute little Assault Vest. Like, I really, really do. The one thing is, I haven't seen Raging Bolt, I haven't seen the animation of Raging Bolt using Volt Switch, and I really hope it's like the boop animation. You know how sometimes Raging Bolt, like the clouds come off and it's like boop? I'm really hoping that's the animation. And then rounding out the team, we do have the Water Ogerpon. With Sword Stance, we do have the Water Ogerpon. Sorry, not as if I'm seeing this for the first time, I swear. Not as if I'm seeing this for the first time. We are running Sword Stance instead of the Follow Me. We also have Fluttermane, Terra Fairy, Incineroar, Terra Grass with the Citrus Berry, Landorus with Substitute. I'm honestly, on Sheer Force Life Orb Landorus, I really like Substitute over Sandsear Storm, especially if you're not running any sort of rain. If you're not running any sort of rain, I really like the Earth Power, I really like the Sludge Bomb, and I really like the Substitute. The Substitute gives you another option into, if your opponent wants to play defensively with a Double Protect or swaps, you can really take advantage by going for the Substitute. Additionally, it gives you a great answer into Amoonguss, because we do have the Ogerpon, which if we don't Terra, we are immune to Spore. We have our own Amoonguss. Once again, if we don't Terra, we are immune to the Spore. And Incineroar, if we do Terra, we are immune to the Spore. But sometimes maneuvering around Amoonguss can be difficult, so I do love the Substitute as another option where you can't be Spored, can't be Sleep Powdered. Yeah, Sleep Powdered either. And then rounding it out, we do have the Pollen Puff Terra Water Rocky Helmet Amoonguss. I'm an absolutely massive fan of Rocky Helmet Amoonguss. It feels just so good into Rapid Strike Urshifu. It feels even so, especially if you can get the Terra off, it feels so good into Pokemon like Chiempao. You get to break their sash and then be able to hit them with a Volt Switch, with the Thunderclap, with a Draco Meteor, and be able to just take them out in one hit instead of having to hit twice, break the sash, and then have them go down to sash and everything like that. So I'm really excited to use this team. This team was made by Ryu. I have linked Ryu in the description down below. Please, if you are interested in this team, please make sure to check Ryu out. I'd really appreciate that. And say it with me. Without further ado, let's hop into some games. First game of the day, and we see what I would consider to be a pretty hard Trick Room team. Honestly, I feel like there's not a 0% chance that is Scarf Urshi. But there's not a 0% chance that is Scarfurge. What do I like here? I really like the fact that we have Snarl. This is exactly the board I want to have Snarl into. I also wouldn't be surprised if that is Dark Urshifu. On this team composition, I would not be surprised to see Dark Ursh there. Okay. I am gonna lead you. I could lead these two. Amoonguss is kind of risky, but I think I ultimately like having the Amoonguss here. I like being able to Rage Powder, I think. Rage Powder does seem pretty incredible. Let me just remind myself what we're running. Okay, cool. I also think Knockoff looks really nice. I don't want to bring too many... I'm a little bit nervous about Iron Hands. But I think I do something ultimately like this. And not timeout. I got that in. I got that in with 1 second to spare. I actually like leading the Amoonguss here. I do think ultimately I like leading the Amoonguss here. We are Terra Water, so I think that is going to be very helpful as well. But if we Terra Water, I do have to be careful of the Iron Hands. Iron Hands can snowball very, very quickly. That's a cool helmet. It's a cool outfit in general. Okay, perfect. Could not have picked a better lead, to be completely honest with you. I'm gonna Snarl. There's absolutely zero downside to going for Snarl, so I'm gonna Snarl. I'm actually gonna Protect here. I do think Protect is worth it. Either one of these Pokemon could be Goggles, and maybe I should find that out now, but Amoonguss should underspeed in Trick Room, and I will have gotten a Snarl off, and they don't have very many safe swap-ins to Snarl. So then I can Snarl and Spore. Okay, they actually are going to hard swap. I love that from my opponent. That is a great swap from them. Oh, this is fine. Okay, fantastic. I will just Spore the other spot now. We go for the Protect. Hatterene does have Magic Bounce, so we cannot be Spore in that, but we get to hit him. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. That is not Covert Cloak. That is not Covert Cloak. Very good to know. And they Trick Room. Cool. I'm going for it. Now I Snarl. I could Snarl and swap in my Incineroar. I kind of like that. I don't want Amoonguss to just take a bunch of damage. Yeah, I don't want Amoonguss to just take a bunch of damage here. I would think they would swap out. We already know 3 of their Pokemon, so it really depends what their last Pokemon is here. They are both their Pokemon are at -1. Hat will still do a bunch of damage. Like, absolutely no denying. Hatterene is still they are still gonna pump out a ton of damage, and they do Terra the Hatterene, and they are, oh my gosh. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, so they're Stellar Terra. So we're gonna be taking a damage here. I can't Protect, oh, they Dazzle. Okay, it is super effective. It is super effective. Yeah, we do kind of devour that. That's fantastic for us. They are Life Orb. Okay, then they hit the Expanding with the Giraffe. This is my first time seeing Giraffe go for Expanding. Good job, buddy. Good job, bud. Seriously, amazing job. You eat your berry. I wonder if Amoonguss takes this. I think it's worth it. I kind of don't want to give them a swap here. Who do I want to knock off? I do have to play this carefully. We've taken a lot of damage. We have taken a lot of damage. At -2, does Amoonguss live? I'm going to swap in my Amoonguss, and I am going to knock off into the Hat, I think. I could Flare Blitz, and I should maybe go for the Parting. I should really maybe go for the Parting here. Yeah, they do hit the Dazzle. Okay, let's see how well does Amoonguss... We get to eat our berry. How well does Amoonguss eat this? I kind of... I maybe should have gone for the Party. Oh, they actually nasty. Oh, they're getting nasty over there. Okay. They're getting absolutely nasty. So they're at neutral. We do actually, unfortunately, KO. We do unfortunately KO. I wish I went for the Parting Shot there. That might have not been correct, though, to be honest. Okay, let's see who they bring in, because I can still go Terra Water. The truth is, I can still go Terra Water. They're at neutral. Oh, indeed, he comes out. Okay, that's less scary. I'm gonna assume they're Goggles on the Giraffe. I think you gotta assume they are Goggles on the Giraffe. Okay, let me see how many turns of Trick Room. I have to play this carefully. It's not over, but I have to play this very carefully. I think 2 more turns of Trick Room. Okay. Okay, how do I get the board I want? How do I get the board I want? I'm gonna protect and knock off here. Let's see what they go for. Okay, we get our knockoff off. Okay, Giraffe is barely alive, which is actually okay for me. Oh, they're gonna double Trick Room. Oh, that's spicy. Oh, that's such a good play. I love that play from my opponent. I love that play from my opponent. Now I have no way to get the board I want. Now I have absolutely no way to get the board I want. I'm gonna Spore. And Parting. I don't want them... Just gonna knock off the NDD. Now I'm gonna Spore the... No, sorry, I have to Terra. That was so good. That was such a good play. Kudos. Hats off. I'm gonna Parting the Giraffe. I just think this is my best play. That was such a good play by them. I love that play. Oh, if I didn't say it, I'm pretty sure I said it 17,000 times. That's such a spicy play, and it really worked out for my opponent. Really, really worked out for my opponent. The game's not over, but dang, they got me so good. I wonder if that's a roll. I really do wonder if that was a roll on the Giraffe, because if it's a roll, that's actually so bad for me. If that's a roll, it's horrible for me. Okay, they do not take a turn of sleep. They hit the expanding, cool. Incineroar is still nice and alive. How much does a Moongus take? Too much. Too much. We get our Parting off. But we are slower. So I think I just Spore. Well, let me think. Yeah, I think I just Spore into that spot. Who do I bring in here? I did just Terra. I have to bring in the... I had to Terra the Amoonguss, I think, there, though. How more turns of terrain as well? Okay, no more weirdness. That is fantastic. I almost want to Pollen Puff myself. I really want to... I almost want to Pollen Puff myself and Snarl. Isley. How many turns of Trick Room? Because this does get scary. 3? Might be too much. I just think Spore is always the safest play. I do think Spore is always the safest play. I'm gonna Volt Switch here. I don't really want to go for Draco. I also don't really want to go for Volt Switch, to be completely honest with you. They are not goggles. Wow, they played that so aggressively. I love the way my opponent played this. I really, really like the way my opponent played this. Okay, they do take their first turn of sleep there. We get our Volt Switch off. Ooh, that crit actually really might come back to mattering on the Indeedee. Okay, how more turns of Trick Room now? I think I can pick up a KO now. My issue is I think I can pick up a KO now. Is it Torkoal in the back? Like, I just don't know. But I do think I pick up a KO now. Did I Pollen Puff my Incineroar? I think I do this. I should have enough turns of Trick Room left. Okay, Indeedee's fast asleep. I think I should have enough turns of Trick Room left. We get to heal ourselves up. I also should maybe have swapped out my Amoonguss. Keeping Amoonguss healthy feels very good. They did not get the first turn wake. We get our knockoff off, and we get to see what the last Mon is. What an incredible game. What an absolutely incredible first game of today. And this is not over. This is not over. We have not revealed our Ogerpon, I don't believe, but they also have not revealed it is their Torkoal. Cool. Okay. So if I can just stall out Trick Room properly, one more turn, which I should be able to. I can even swap in the Ogre Pawn, but... I'm actually going to knock off the Indeedee so there's no Follow Me. And that should be game, I think. Unless Indeedee has Protect. Indeedee does wake up. You click Helping Hand. Is this going to be Earth Power? I'm very curious. No, it's Eruption. Okay. They're not Terrifier. I can't imagine we go down to this. That was actually... That was way closer. If we didn't Pollen Puff that one turn, I still think we win the game. Well, no, I still think ultimately, yeah. No, sorry, I still think ultimately we would have won the game because Trick Room's over there, and then even if with Follow Me, I can just I can just repeatedly go for Snarls. So I think we were gonna be okay, but y'all, I'm just gonna Spore and knock off, I think. And they're gonna cancel. What an... Wow, that game got me hype. That game got me hype F. Like, my opponent didn't win, but I think they played that super well. I understand why they never swapped in their Torkoal, because they were either gonna take a Spore, or they were gonna take a Snarl, and truly, Snarl on the Raging Bolt, I think was imperative that game. I think was absolutely imperative. I think my opponent played it well. I think I played it well as well. But the double Trick Room, if you ever you're in the position, go for double Trick Room. Again, it takes some finesse and some positioning, but go for that double Trick Room. You will not regret it. Woo! Okay. Okay. Calm down. It's just like sometimes balance versus hard Trick Room, or anything, really anything versus hard Trick Room, it just feels like such a battle, but it feels so good. It feels, wow, okay, yeah, that got me kind of hyped. Not gonna lie, that got me kind of hyped, but let's hop into one more game. Not one more. Let's hop into, that was kind of a long one, but let's hop into another game. There we go. Okay, for real, see you in game 2. Game 2's here. Y'all, Game 2's here. I think this is an extremely cool team from my opponent. Tailwind, Psy Spam. Oh, it's actually 4 special attackers. Okay. If we can get Snarls off, Snarls about to be hidden. But it's the if that is scaring me. If we can get Snarls off, the Snarls will be hidden. Okay. This is actually an extremely scary team, because usually you'd want to bring Flutter into a matchup like this. They have Urshifu, they have their own Flutter, and they also have the Regidrago. However, just knowing that Flutter gets demolished by Tachyon Cutter makes me a little bit more scared to bring it. Okay. Boo. Am I afforded to go these two? The main issue here is not knowing if they have the fighting move on the Raging. Nope. Okay, definitely you, and I think I have to go Bio Flutter. We are special attack boosting, not speed boosting, so that's something to keep in mind. What I meant to say is if they have the fighting move on the Expanding Horse. What is that Pokemon called? Iron Crown. I found it. It took me a second, but I found it. Okay, let's see. Urshifu, not what I expected, and is this Scarfurge? Many questions. And do they have booster? They don't have booster. Okay. A little bit on the risky side. They have to swap, right? I think Okay. I think that they are going to swap their they're gonna swap their Flutter Mane out. I think they're gonna swap their Flutter Mane out. Okay, that's gotta be the Indeedee. That's got to be the Indeedee. That is the Indeedee. Okay. Watch them U-turn. Watch the they're gonna make the play. They are gonna make the play here. But I think you do this because I guess still if you were going for U-turn, you'd still be scared of the Thunderclap. But let's just see what they do here. I go Terra Water to cover, although maybe I should have just been brave. Maybe I should have just been brave, but I went Terra Water to cover if they played really aggressive and just kept their Flutter Mane in. Because they could have also kept Flutter in and swapped the Urshi into Indeedee. I think that's very real. Actually, just surging. Fantastic! Yes. Yes, tell me more. Yes, tell me more. Volt Switch and get him, bud. Cool. Incineroar comes back in. Now. Good turn. I wish I didn't Terra. Not a perfect turn. So it's not a perfect turn because I did Terra, which I don't love that I did that. Don't love that I did that. But I do think I bring in Incineroar here. I did give them a free swap. Not free, because I took one of their whole Pokemon. But them getting 0.00 mileage out of their Ursh feels fantastic. But they just bring Expanding Horse in here, I think. No Expanding Horse. Not even one Expanding Horse. Okay. We are Assault Vest. Do they pick up a double KO here? Does, like, Helping Hand, Dragon Energy, Dragon Maw, Dragon Attack, Dragon just KO me? I do want a Parting Shot, ultimately. They have... What do they have in the back? I should maybe protect here. Okay, they actually do just go follow me. Okay, I assume with no Helping Hand, maybe this doesn't KO. It probably does. Okay, we get a nice Cudgel off. That's good damage. They do Dragon Energy. Incineroar! We double live and we're faster. Nasty. Okay. Absolutely nasty. I do kind of wish I partinged. But I think picking up the Indeedee is perfectly good here as well. Because now they don't have Follow Me. The one thing is they have not Terra'd yet. And I will never put it past somebody. I will never ever put it past somebody to be Terra Steel, Terra Blast in. Their Flutter comes in. Because... is there any way this could be Sash Flutter? I mean, I think that there's... Words. There's not a 0% chance. There we go. There's not a 0% chance that this is Sash Flutter, I think. How many more turns of terrain? 3. That's like too many, unfortunately. I don't know why I'd ever get this off, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay, they are gonna... So the fact that they're ripping their Terra now is fantastic. They don't know I have Flutter. They don't know I have Flutter. That is Terra Fairy. Which is gonna hurt. Which is gonna hurt. But now that means I am free to go for Dazzles. Okay. Let me think about how I don't throw this one. It's gonna be a really tough endgame, because now we're in a 2v2 endgame. We are in a 2v2 endgame. They do go Dragon Energy. Okay. They were not booster speed. Neither are we. We are booster special attack. Snarl can miss. Snarl can miss. But do I want... I wonder if I Snarl if I live. They could also be Protect on... We know it's not Scarf Regidrago. We know it's not Scarf Regidrago. They could be Protect on the Regidrago as well. But I'm gonna do this. Regidrago does Protect. That's a nice Protect for my opponent. Again, it's just like not knowing. Okay, they are faster. They do Dazzle, which is pretty bad for us. But we should both live. They crit the... Come on, game. Game! Come on! Game! Come on! Okay, booster, special attack, go bird. No! We did 1! Oh, that crit probably means the end of us. Oh, that crit absolutely means the end of us. Oh, we're done. Oh. Oh, we're done. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I wonder if it's a speed tie. Do I just have to go for the speed tie, or should I protect here? Not a speed tie, or we just lost 2 speed ties, which does happen. Oh, shoot! Yo, this is a really good game. This was a really, really good game. Really good comeback from my opponent as well. That is super unfortunate. Oh, they actually, and they hit the EP. Oh, 4 HP, okay. Nope. So maybe I had to go for the Snarl. Yeah, that doesn't even KO. So maybe I did have to go for the Snarl that way. Maybe I had to go for the Snarl so that way... Okay, so I go for Snarl, then our Flutter lives. Okay, I do think I should have Snarled in this endgame. I do really, really think I should have Snarled in this endgame. Turn 1 was really good. Turn 1 was really, really good for us. Then the Indeedee we don't have that much spread damage, so the Indeedee was a little bit hard to deal with, I think. And we just took a lot of damage. Like, the Regidrago just pushed out a lot of damage. I wonder if I should have brought in my Flutter earlier. And then I could have forced the Terra on that, then my Flutter lives. It was also pretty stinky being the slower Flutter. Like, if we're the faster Flutter, we do win, but we also did no damage. We did, like, we are special attack boosting, and we didn't do as much damage as we needed to, unfortunately. Though I think the game was lost. I think the game was lost before that, but we did not do a ton of damage. I guess the play was to read the Protect. I think the play was I read the Protect, I go for Moonblast. I guess that's always the play, right? I go for Moonblast and Volt Switch, and I honestly don't even know if that picks up. I'm not even sure if that picks up, but I think that's the play I had to go for. But let's hop into one last game for today. No, third and final game of the day. We do see the Psy Spam. We do see Psy Spam plus Primarina plus Wellspring Ogerpon plus a question mark Urshi, but I'm gonna assume Dark. Are you really? No, I don't think you're running triple water type. I'm just gonna say it. I don't think you're running triple water type. And rounding it off with the Incineroar as well. Okay. I really don't love the Psy Spam matchup. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't love it, but I think I can probably do something like this. Something like that feels okay. I think I need to go U probably, and what is my last Mon here? If their Ogerpon outspeeds, that's really rough. Moongus doesn't feel that great either. Like, I don't think this is the correct thing to do. Maybe I just go Lando, because I haven't brought Lando yet. But Lando also gets hit with a lot. Lando does get hit with a lot here. I'm gonna go Lando. I haven't been able to bring the Lando. I haven't been able to show off the Landorus yet, so why not? Why the hey not? I know it's probably not the correct thing to do, but I want to do it. So we're doing it. They lead with, oh, interesting. Okay. Their Incineroar is faster, as we do see the Intimidate go off first. And they are going to be booster special attack, presumably, but let's actually pay attention. Whoa. Am I silly? What do you have to invest to be speed boosting? What do you have to invest to be speed boosting? That's kind of wild. I'm gonna hit him with the Snarl. I could go Fake Out, but this is a very easy swap into their Indeedee. I do kind of want a Parting Shot. They could Protect as well. I'm gonna Parting Shot the Incineroar spot. Oh, they actually just Fake Out. Oh, okay. And you Calm Mind. Oh, I did not see that coming. Okay. So are you Calm Mind, Protect, Tachyon? That means you probably don't have... Get good damage too. That means you probably don't have the either Terra Blast coverage or fighting coverage. So that's not bad. That is absolutely not bad for me. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm getting damage off here, honestly. Because I think you're going to want a Parting. But you could Parting Protect. You could definitely Parting Protect. What am I even Parting into? Okay, let's actually pay attention. Okay, I'm going to Parting into my Ogerpon. Yeah, I'm going to Parting into my Ogerpon. I think the Protect... Oh! I think the Protect could be very real here. They actually hard swapped that out, so now they don't have their speed boost. And they bring in their Indeedee. Okay. Is this actually going to work out? Hold up. We get our Snarl off. That had to have been a crit. Hello, Indeedee, are you okay? Hello? Yeah, okay. Sorry about that crit to my opponent. I was gonna say, Indeedee's usually pretty bulky. They do Parting. This is so good. Yeah, give me that spicy Parting Shot on whatever you bring in, please and thank you. So we can just put it to -1 immediately. Feels good. Indeedee is also at -1, which doesn't matter a ton, but hey, don't sleep on Indeedee's damage output. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, there's not, they're only Snarl switching? No, their only Snarl switching is Incineroar. I'm gonna go Ogerpon. I think I do go Ogerpon here. I really want a Swords Dance. Someone please stop me. Somebody, please stop me. Please. I could honestly Volt Switch, but I think I'm in a pretty good spot now. I Snarl, Swords Dance. And that just feels... yeah, that just feels good, honestly. It's a little bit... Okay, they do go for the Helping Hand. Do we live a Moonblast? That's my big question here. Are we going to be living a Moonblast? Very little bit of damage, but I'll still take it. They will be at because we did Parting Shots, so they're at -2 here. They are at -2. Oh, they dazzle. Okay, we're definitely living that. Actually did a lot of damage. That's -2 damage. Like, excuse you. Do I want to Terra here? I feel like going Terra Water's not bad. I don't think I need to Terra you. I don't think I need to Terra the Landorus either. Like, Poison does not help me here. Poison definitely does not help me here. Yeah, give me that Spadef boost, and I'm gonna Horn Leech. You could swap in your Incineroar, but I'm still at +1, and I'll just Ivy Cudgel you the next turn, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It should be Incineroar coming in. Yeah, it should be Incineroar coming in. I really wish I went for the Read and I went for the Cudgel there, but I'm still okay with this. Like, I feel like I'm still in a pretty commanding position, though I have taken a good bit of damage at this point, and I'm still at +1. And I'm still at that +1. So in this next turn, I should just be able to Ivy Cudgel. I think. Because they can't fake out. They're in the terrain that they set up. It's not even bad damage. So I do get some health back, which feels pretty good. We go for the snarl. Indeed, he's alive on just a little bit of health. Trick room. Okay. I'm gonna Horn Leech into the Incineroar slot. I don't think I need to protect here. I don't think I need to protect here. Yeah. I think I do this. Oh, I did not expect that. Okay. Oh, they're just staying in. Okay. I did not expect that knockoff. That's pretty bad. That knockoff is pretty bad. Okay, you eat your berry. That's actually even better for us. I don't want to give them a swap in. I do not want to give them a swap in. Raging Bolt is still alive. I kind of trolled this game. I was in such a good spot, too. Could go Landorus. And take this opportunity to set up a substitute. But, no, Hyper Voice goes through Substitute. I don't think I can. Hyper Voice does go through Substitute. Okay. I'm really mad at myself. I actually was in such a good spot. I was in such a good spot this game, and I just, like, really squandered it. Good. Still no swap. That's good for me. Okay. Now we're almost back at full health. That was one turn Trick Room going, right? 3 more turns. Okay. 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 I kind of want a parting again, to be completely honest with you. Okay. Okay, let me think. Let me see how many turns of terrain are left as well. One more turn, okay. Oh, you actually just followed me. Okay, they lose terrain, which is fantastic for me, I think. I wish I had gone for the parting. Okay, you do parting. I wish I had gone for the parting, but now I'm at neutral. Ogerpon's still at neutral. Ogerpon's still here at neutral after the Intimidate and after the parting. So I could have protected there so that they would be stuck in, but I still think this is okay. I get to KO their Indeedee, which means they no longer have terrain for their expanding horse. We get the knockoff, no more Indeedee. Okay, okay. It was Rocky Helmet the whole time. Okay, I did troll this game. I would like to be completely honest with you. I think there was no reason to go after the Primarina that one turn. Like, really no reason to go after the Primarina. But Thunderclap is now live. No more terrain, so Thunderclap will be live for the rest of the game as well. I still do have all 4 of my pieces. I've taken a bunch of damage. They've also taken some damage. For sure. Okay, Primarina comes in. We know that they have Calm Mind. We know they are rocking the Calm Mind. Okay, these are the last 2 Mons I have. 2 more turns of Trick Room. Okay. Now I can, and then I can protect the next turn. If I do this, I can protect next turn. Actually, I think I need the damage on the Primarina. I think I need the damage on the Primarina here. Okay. They are gonna Terra. They had not yet Terra'd. It is the Prim. Okay. Grass type. Oh, cool. Okay. I mean, I do have Sludge Bomb. I do, in fact, have the Sludge Bomb. So I'm not as scared. You do hit me with that Dazzle. Oh, it did a lot. Is that Specs? That really might be Specs damage. That really might be Specs damage. But I do get my parting off. Now that I see that it's Grass Terra, I do think... Now that I see that it's Grass Terra, I do think the Raging Bolt is my least useful mon. So I'm gonna swap in my Raging Bolt here. We get a horn. Oh, that's actually not even bad damage. Okay. Okay. We got our +1 Spadef boost as well. And you go with expanding. Okay. Okay, for 1 damage. Like that a lot. I'm a fan of that. Okay. This is the last turn of Trick Room. This is the last turn of Trick Room. The question is, do I protect? Thunderclap plus Cudgel feels decent here. They need a crit to be able to KO. Okay, they do let me have the Thunderclap. Great damage. Dazzle, yep. Yeah, they 100% need a crit to KO. So the reason I went for this play instead of the Protect, which I maybe should have, is if they... Oh! Okay. They bring in their Incineroar. That's fine, right? I'm thinking about this correctly, right? They bring in their Incineroar. I bring in my Landorus. I go for Spiky Shield and protect the Landorus. Then this next turn, I go for Ivy Cudgel and Sludge Bomb. And that should be pretty... yeah, they've taken damage. So that should be pretty surefire here. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna say it's not... We haven't actually won the game yet, but this plan feels surefire. Yeah, no more Trick Room. Just making sure no more Trick Room. No more Trick Room. I didn't just protect. And so the other reason I went for the non-protect play last turn as well... No, it was just if they swapped in. I didn't want to be fake out bait. Because if they hard swap in their Incineroar and I just protected, then they get a pretty free fake out on me. So we just go double protect. They go for fake out into it's gotta be the Landorus. Yep. And do you go Dazzle again? I really think that has to be Specs damage, right? Like that has to be Specs damage, I feel. Okay, I'm gonna Sludge Bomb. And Ivy Cudgel. I want to say this is gonna KO the Primarina. If this doesn't KO the Primarina, I guess we could be in some trouble, but we're good, yeah. I was really thinking that would KO. Because a Dazzle, like, so if that, let's say that doesn't KO the Primarina, right? So we still get to KO the Incineroar. I think that Landorus would live 1 Dazzling Gleam, but it definitely KOs the Ogerpon. Ooh, okay, nice. Whoo! Whoo! Stressful games today! Stressful games today, but I really do think Snarl in both games. In that game, I'm not super proud of the way I played it because I really feel like I squandered such an incredible lead by letting them get Trick Room up. Luckily, we had all of our pieces intact and we still were in a very solid position to be able to claim the end of that game. Like it was still a 3-0 win, but it didn't feel good. It's always like when you have a lead that big, it doesn't feel great to just kind of like squander it like that. So it didn't feel that great to squander the lead. However, the Snarl put in so much work. My opponent brought only Snarl bait. Like it was absolutely fantastic. Both games that we were victorious in today, AV came in incredibly handy. Snarl came in incredibly handy, and honestly, this team is really making me love Snarl on the Raging Bolt. So once again, shout out to Ryu. I've linked them in the description down below, so please make sure to check them out. And thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I forgot to say! Whoa! I should have said in the beginning of the video! Yo. I don't know when this video is going to go up. This video is probably going to go up on Friday. When this video goes up, I will already be in Charlotte. But that's beside the point. all thanks to you. So thank you so much for all the love and support on the YouTube. I am so excited to keep going with it, to keep going with it, to see what I can do. I'm going to continue with the battle videos. I'm going to do some more city talkie videos. I want to do other stuff as well. I'm just so excited to continue on the YouTube content creation journey, and I really, really do appreciate you. So thank you all so much for the love and the support. I really do appreciate that. And if you liked this video at any time, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not, feel free to do exactly none of that. I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing day. Okay, that's it from me. Bye!